I'm Zelly Zell. This is my MST tutorial, Kill the Game. Anyway, you want to start a file, and you want to walk out of Link's house, and you will be here. Now, what you want to do from here is you want to turn around and backflip, and you want to backwalk till right around this area, and then you want to side hop right twice, backflip. Now you want to line up Link's hat with the fence right above there, right in that area, and you want to turn around and backflip over the fence, turn around, roll, retarget, press A to go through the hole. Now we are rocking. So what you want to do through here is you want to turn around, backflip, side hop right twice, backwalk, side hop left, and side hop right 5 times, and backwalk. Turn around, press A to open the chest. Now if you need to see that again, just rewind, watch to your heart's desire. Insane. So what you want to do now is you want to get your sword, you want to turn around, target the chest, backwalk, and then you want to start side hopping right around there. And you want to side hop right 9 times, side hop left twice, take a couple steps, backwalk, turn around, and press A to go through the hole. Equip your sword, at least anywhere. That's where I like to do it, at least. So now what you want to do is you want to turn around, backflip, side hop left. Backflip 3 times and pull your sword, side hop left 3 times, slash your sword, backflip, side hop left 3 times to get off here. Now you want to climb the fence around this area, because it's just where I like to climb the fence. And now what you want to do is you want to press Z, forward and A to roll, and then on this frame you want to press B to perform a jump slash while holding forward. Once you clip up, press Z, side hop left 4 times, get your blue rupee, jump over the rocks right there, get your blue rupee, jump slash there to save some time, enter the shop. Now if you don't want to do the jump slash bridge clip method, what you can do is follow the same steps as before. Instead, side hopping left 3 times there, only twice, and then backwalk and backflip. And continue to backwalk till you reach this ledge, and you can get this blue rupee behind the house. If you miss the rupee at the beginning of the run, note that there's a rupee right there in the bush if you need it, and then you get into the shop. Anyway, you get the 5 rupees behind the counter, get your fucking shield, dude. Go hard. Now you want to equip your shield. In an unpause lag, you want to hold down and tap A while the game's unpausing. And that's an example of entering an input during unpause lag, and we're going to be using a lot of that to do for tricks you need to pause buffer. So now we're going to do a trick called pokey escape to get out of the forest. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to target this wall. Then I'm going to turn right and press B, then shield to quick draw my sword. And then I'm going to press B, flick up, and then tap A. And that's going to give me recoil off the wall while giving me a trick called ISG, allowing me to clip through the guard. So in real time, that's what it looks like. Alternatively, what you can do is you can also flick right, then slash your sword once. Then crouch stab, flick up, and tap A. You can do it with your sword sheath. Now, if you ever miss it, like so, what you can do is you can tap Z and hold down left to get into the corner, and then crouch stab and flick left and tap A instead of up, and that will give you a backup. Now, if you want to do the really easy method, what you can do is you can C up once you're in the corner and align your sword button with that texture right there. Anywhere in that area is good. It's not too precise. Then you just crouch stab, mash, or tab A to get the ISG and roll under him. Also, you don't want to mash A when rolling under the guard, otherwise you'll talk to him and you're going to have a bad time. Now, the glitch that we use to get out of the forest is called ISG, or Infinite Sword Glitch, and that's a glitch activated by interrupting a crouch stab with something you can interact with. And to do that, you hold shield and then press B and then A to activate it, and you can get it off bushes, signs, rocks. You can get it off bombs and NPCs. Once again, crouch stabbing and then pressing A. Now you can get it off enemies by using Navi, but this time we're going to crouch stab, and then we're going to press Z and then flick up on your C stick, or pressing C up on your N64 controller. That's what it looks like in real time. Now, the effects of ISG is your sword will be infinitely swinging, so you can kill enemies when they walk into your sword, you can fuck up signs, and also we'll be using it to kill bosses, obviously, very quickly later in the run. Some side effects of it are you won't be able to walk off ledges, and we'll be using that to walk on very tight seams and very close walks. You can also use it to hover in the air using chews or bombs. Now, note that you will lose ISG if you use your shield, if you just press R. If you hold Z and press R, you'll be okay. If you slash your sword, or if you take damage, you will lose ISG. Okay, so when you're out here, you want to turn around, side hop left, and back walk. And then side hop left twice when you come over those tree trunks, and you'll talk to this owl. You can roll there alternatively, but it's your choice. Anyway, you talk to the owl and select the bottom option here, and the owl will either fly left or right. In this case, he flew left, so I'll flick right on my control stick. If he flies to the right, then you kind of want to flick like up left. Either way, you want to end up lining up with the right side of this tree right here, turning around and back walking. Now you can check your angle by looking at your mini-map here, heading towards the diagonal slanted up left line or down right line, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and we're just going to keep back walking. And now we're going to do a trick called wess. So once we hit the fence, we're going to side hop left, and then we're going to press B to jump slash. And Link's going to recoil off this fence. Now when we're in the air, we're going to keep holding Z, and we're going to shift our analog stick slightly to the right. And this is called S position. Now S position you can also do to the left, and down for that matter, and up. But for this specific S, or wess, we want to be holding right. So once he hits the water and holding Z, Link, once he comes out, he'll be sent sliding. So in real time, this is what it looks like. Side hop, jump slash, S right while holding Z. And then once we get to this little corner, we want to let go and then tap and hold Z to change your angle. Now, if you ever end up on the fence here, it's no biggie. Just continue the trick. A way to fail the wess is if you're not holding far enough on your stick, he won't move, or if he shuffles, you're holding too far. Also, if you jump slash too early, without waiting a second once you hit the fence, Link will not get the recoil on the fence, and that is a bad time. Alternatively, if you miss the wess, like so, you can target the wall right here. You can slash and hold B, and then release it to do a quick spin, and while quick spinning, hold R, so that Link will do as such. And then you press Z, side hop right, and jump slash, and right now, hold S, and he'll slide up on the ground and tap Z. So let's see that in real time. Slash, quick spin, hold shield, Z, side hop, jump slash. Hold S and then tap Z. But either way, you want to get your wess, and then you want to continue to Kakariko Village. Now we need to collect cuccos to get a bottle in which we will use to do a trick called Wrong Warp later in the run. And cuccos is pretty straightforward. You just need to learn how to manipulate them and obviously where to pick them up. So you want to grab this cucco, you want to find an angle with the building in front of me, and then you want to back walk just so it comes off the corner like so. And turn around, and you want to throw the cucco inward a little bit there. Turn left, and roll and bonk into this box. Run to the wall to scare that chicken off. Now if you want to be fast, you can roll up the stairs, backflip, and then back walk to the stairs. Or if you're not comfortable with that movement, you can just side hop straight up the stairs. Either way, you come and get this cucco, and then you want to jump off, walk on the roof, come down to here, and now you want to turn left, throw one cucco, pick up the other one, turn left and throw the other one, like such. And then you want to pick up this last cucco, and you can either walk towards them or back walk. Now you want to pick up each cucco, get them in the pen. Now you want to pick up this cucco over here, head towards the stairs, try to beat the fat guy. If the fat guy beats you, you're going slow. So now you want to back walk, jump off this ledge. Now you're going to flick left and hit A right there really quickly. Make sure Link doesn't jump off. Now you just want to come up these stairs, and you want to throw the cucco at that little corner right there. Now you want to climb here. And usually you would roll along this thing and then jump to the ladder. I just got a little unlucky there, but that saves a couple seconds just to jump to that ladder. So now you want to jump with the cucco. And you want to line yourself up like so, and you want to drop the cucco. Pick up this one, throw this one, and slash it with your sword to make it start running immediately away from you. Then you pick up this last cucco, roll a couple times because they're ninjas, and then back walk towards the pen. Now, when the target is around the chicken, you can target and pick up the cucco to avoid talking to the cucco lady, but in this case, we were okay. Now you got your bottle, so get hype. Hi, motherfucker. What a rush. What a rush. Either way, you want to back walk because we want to get some bugs for our bottle. Shield drop that rock. And then you want to pick up bugs. And then what you're going to do is you're going to save and reset. So once you reset, you're going to end up in Link's house. And you want to make your way out. When you leave his house, you want to turn around, hold Z, side hop left, back walk, turn around, and you want to roll towards the DEKU tree. Now you want to talk to Mr. Mido, the dickhole. He's just basically saying, fuck your couch. Either way, he lets you through. Now, right here, if you want to do the easier version of the DEKU tree, doing something called double KO, you want to take damage from this DEKU Baba and the following one that I pass to take the proper right amount of damage. But either way, we're going to slash him and get a DEKU stick because we are going to need that either way. Also, if you want to align with this part of the wall and then side hop right and spam B to jump slash, you can get a recoil off the wall, dashing Link a little further into the cutscene. That one wasn't a very good one, but you can get a little further if you do it right. Either way, talk to the DEKU tree and back walk right in. So now that we're in the DEKU tree, we're going to want to get some nuts. Now you can collect these nuts all over the dungeon. This is just where I like to collect them specifically. So you want to head towards the DEKU Baba on the left. Now what you want to do is press and hold Z, then B, and immediately A to do a quick little jump slash. You want to get the nuts. Now your crouch stabs in this game do the same damage as your last attack dealt, so we can crouch stab this DEKU Baba once instead of slashing him twice. Get the nuts and head towards the vines. Now when you get around here, you want to pause and equip your sticks. Hold forward in an unpause lag, press your stick button, and that skips some Navi text. You don't need to buffer that, it's just where I like to equip. Now you can side hop right here 5 times or roll and head towards this chest. Backflip onto it and jump to the vines to skip some more Navi text. Now you're gonna have to just deal with these Skulltellas. They're fucking bullies, dude. They suck. So just deal with them, wait till it's safe to go. Fucking assholes. Either way, keep climbing until Link's head passes this vine texture. Climb left, drop down, side hop, and get into this corner right here and target that wall. Now once this wall is targeted and you're in the corner, we're going to do a trick called B1. And after a series of inputs, we're going to skip the entire B1 section of the dungeon using recoil off of a wall called anti-grav. So once in this corner, you want to hold Z and backflip and spam DEKU nut to stun the spider behind you. Side hop left, backflip and pull your sword by pressing B. Press A to jump slash. Now right here you can hold shield to prevent Link from taking a step back or just spam backflip. And once Link starts falling, you're going to hold left and look at your hearts at the top left of the screen. Now once they pass that bridge texture right there that it just passed, you want to press A. And you do that because you want to get 2 frames to jump slash, and if you get it too early, you won't. Now this frame works to jump slash on, and this frame works to jump slash on. So you want to press B right now. And Link will recoil off the wall, getting anti-grav, skipping the whole section. After that, you want to side hop left twice and back walk till Link grabs the edge. Let go of Z, tap A, and as soon as he falls, press B and hold forward to get recoil. Tap Z to align your camera. Now you want to deal with scrubs. So you want to hold R once you're facing him, and now you want a shield turn. And a shield turn is when you hold a direction and let go of shield and re-tap shield really fast so that Link shifts direction without taking a step, like so. So you just shield turn upright, turn around, and get the last scrub. And then you're done with scrubs, and that's the quick way to do it. And after you're done with scrubs, you just wait for him to walk off the screen. Preferably you'd like to be a little closer because the cutscene ends when that scrub walks off camera. So the closer you are, the better. Then you would walk into the room and fight Ghoma. Let's see what that looks like full time. Shield turn up right. Turn around. Now if you get too close, that can happen, so just back up. See, now this one's nice and close, so that's where you want to be. Alternatively, if you don't like that setup, you can come here to the middle of the texture, crouch stab, spam DEKU nut, and then backflip twice, and carry the trick out the same way from there. The timing is basically the same, and at least I believe it's the same. Now, if you want to do a faster but a little more difficult version of the B1 skip, you can do skater B1 skip. And when you get to the area where you backflip onto the chest, what you want to do is now you want to get ISG out the skulltellas. And the way we do that is, like I explained before, is crouch stabbing, pressing Z and then flicking up, or pressing C up on your N64 controller. So you do like so. Then you want to come over here to these vines. And you want to climb up right in this spot to avoid the Navi text. Now you want to climb up till you get to this dark area, and then you want to climb right twice, and then you want to press Z, and then shield and A. Because you have ISG, you'll stick there from the skulltella. Now you want to hold slightly down and press A to roll, and then all the way down and A to do a backward side hop. If you side hop to the right, you're too early. If you backflip, you're too late. Now release the stick completely when you're falling. Once Link lands in the air here, you want to shift to your up left notch in your controller, and then target. Now you want to side hop right, and right when Link starts to yell, right then, that's when you want to jump slash. You get 2 frames for that jump slash too. You can pause buffer it out and figure them out. Now when Link's falling like this, you want to hold left S. And then tap Z. And Link will circle around like this, and it will line you up good for the scrubs. Now if you fail the B1 skip, what you want to do is if you fail, you want to come to this little corner right here, and you want to target to the left side of this little seam. So anywhere from there, left, that's the wall you want to target. And then you want to come over here and you want to roll into that corner. Now you want to backflip twice, side hop right and side hop left and C up. Now you want to line up your sword with the little black texture that I'm trying to line up with now, but emulator's tough. So you want to line up with this texture right here. I'll bring it in a little bit closer so you can see. So your sword button lines up with that black curving down texture right above it. And then you want to cancel, press A and then Z to keep your angle. Then you want to dry roll by pressing just A once, and then you want to press forward and A. And keep holding forward while holding Z, and Link will climb up this ledge. So if you miss B1 skip, it's no biggie. Now, if you're not going to do Ghoma clip, you're going to need to burn the web on the way down. So when you finish B1 skip, side hop left 3 times, and then get Navi ISG the same way we did off the skulltellas. And then you want to target this wall right here at that spot, and then you want to turn left, S turn or shield turn. You want to pull your stick, you want to backflip, turn around, and then side hop right to light your stick. You can backflip there too. You can get nuts from there if you need them. Either way, use shield to get rid of ISG and then burn the web and make your way down. Also, what you can do if you don't like that method is you can climb the block right here, and then you want to jump slash at this torch, and you want to hit the torch to the very top and then pull your stick, and then that will light the stick, and that's called flame storage. So if you're doing Ghoma clip, then you're going to have more than a half a heart going into Ghoma, and you're going to skip burning the web. But if you're not doing Ghoma clip, you want to take damage from the DEKU Babas and then burn the web on the way down. So you'll have a half heart before Ghoma. Okay, so here we are in the Ghoma fight. Now if you're doing Ghoma clip, what I like to do is I like to jump slash into the Ghoma fight with a DEKU stick, because that stores the jump slash damage of a DEKU stick, which is 4, which is the same as the Master Sword. Interesting enough. You want to obviously look up and start the Ghoma fight. Now when this Ghoma fight starts, we're going to be getting something called stick ISG, and it's going to be the same as the Navi ISG we got on the skulltellas, but this time when we crouch stab, we're going to press the stick button, then Z and flick Z up, like so. Now once we get ISG, we want to head down left on our control stick, and this manipulates Ghoma in a certain way that she moves the way you want her to in order to get this clip through the boss door. So once you get to this corner, you're going to target it, turn around, backflip and pull your sword, and you want to hold Z and shield until this frame and then backflip. Now if you miss it, like so, no worries, hold in between down and down left, and then pause on the second frame, backflip. Now, once you get the clip, backflip and then backflip again. Side hop right twice, side hop left. Move forward a couple steps till you're right about there. Wait for Ghoma to take a step. Pull your stick, hit the door, and roll 3 times. Now, the last roll there is frame perfect. If you ever mess up ISG, no biggie, just throw a DEKU nut and then go for it again. Move down left, head towards the door like so. If you're OP, you'll get it first try like so. Follow through with the setup. Now, if you ever mistime this DEKU nut after she steps, it's no biggie, just wait a second and throw a DEKU nut. Also, if you're not comfortable with the last frame perfect roll, you can pre-damage her first, like I just did. And so when you go to roll, you only have 2 rolls to worry about, which is a little easier. If you don't like the roll method, alternatively, you can backflip twice, side hop left, walk forward a couple steps, wait for Ghoma to take a step, throw your DEKU nut, walk up, target the door, and then side hop left 3 times with your stick out. It's just what you prefer there. It's up to you which version you like to do. Now, I know that was fast, so if you need to go rewatch, go do it again. And if you have any questions, make sure you message me. That trick's tricky, so either way, once you get it, you head out the door, then walk back in the door. And then this is where you would do wrong warp. Now, if you don't want to do Ghoma clip, because I know it's tricky at first, guys, if you want to do the easier route, which is Ghoma clip, and if you took the damage and you burn the web, what you want to do is you want to start the Ghoma flip fight, and you want to throw a DEKU nut. You want to walk up to Ghoma, then you want to crouch stab her, and instantly throw a DEKU nut. You got to do that fast, or she'll walk away. Then crouch stab her again, press Z to target her, and then A to jump slash her. And with half a heart, what will happen there is you'll kill Ghoma and you'll kill yourself on the same frame. So in full time, that looks like this. That kills you and sends you back to the beginning of the dungeon while killing Ghoma, so the door's open and the warp is there for you to wrong warp. So you'll know you get it if you hear Link yell when Ghoma dies, and obviously you'll definitely know you get it once Link dies when the Ghoma death animation's over. Now here you would either save or continue or not save and continue. If you're starting out, I would suggest to save here, because if you fail wrong warp, it's faster. A way to fail Ghoma clip is if you spam A too quickly on the jump slash, and Link will sheath his sword like so and you'll die, or you wait too long to throw the DEKU nut. Okay, so when the dungeon starts after Ghoma death, you want to run over to this part of the wall, Z and shield, and then side hop left 5 times. This DEKU Baba will hit you. Now what you want to do is you want to press A to roll, and then spam side hop right. And that will give you a baby DEKU Baba mega side hop. Now you want to get this angle and you want to side hop right. And then you want to jump slash there while holding Z and hold S left. And then that will get you to the door really quick. So let's watch that again in full time. And this is just a feeling thing, guys. This movement, you just gotta practice it. And you're right at the door. And you're ready to wrong warp. Alternatively, you can do this setup and then side off left 6 times if you're more comfortable with that. Also, if you ever fail the mega side hop like so, if you just keep holding Z and shield, you'll keep her angle, so then you just reline up and get the mega side hop. Now we're going to do a trick called wrong warp, and this trick is tricky, so we'll try and break it down as best as possible. So we're going to warp to Ganon's tower via this wrong warp. And we need to collect that heart piece for the fire temple later on. Then we're going to drop our bugs and re-pick up our bugs to perform a glitch called Ocarina items. And we need to have a full bottle in our hands, which is a blue bottle, basically. Now you want to come to this pillar, and you want to target this specific part of the pillar. Now I like to line up Link's hat with this texture right above me, the dot. And then once it's targeted there, what you want to do is now you want to side hop left, press A to side roll, then press A again to dry roll, backflip. Now on the second backflip, we're going to press our bottle, then our B button, and that's going to activate a glitch called Ocarina items. And so if you get it, Link will start playing the Ocarina on the edge of the warp. If he walks in, that means you didn't perform it right. Now, once this cutscene ends, we're going to be holding right, and then we're going to tap B to cancel Ocarina items. And once Link takes a couple steps towards the other side of the warp, we're going to throw a DEKU nut, press Z, and immediately start holding left on our controller. Once Link takes a couple steps, we're going to side hop. So let's watch that in full time. So line up, side hop, side roll, roll, backflip, backflip, Ocarina items. Start holding right during this cutscene and get ready to cancel. And then B, DEKU nut, Z, and holding left. Take a couple steps and side hop. Now, depending on when you threw your DEKU nut, you're going to get a variance of 5 frames that work on this trick. And it will depend on where you walk over this hump right here. And that's how you'll know what frame you have. So this is what the frames look like. This is a frame 1, when Link's back is touching the wall, like the very closest wall of the corridor. It's like rubbing against it. Frame 2 is in between the middle of the hump and Link's back touching the wall. Now, frame 3 is a very common frame coming up right here, and you'll know you have a frame 3 by when Link walks right over that dark texture, and that's how you judge where the middle of the hump is. A frame 4 is the opposite of 2. It's when you're not quite in the middle, but you're not quite touching the wall. And then 5 is when Link's face is basically grazing on the far side wall of the corridor. Now each frame has a different adjustment, and I'm going to go through each one of those adjustments on how to get the wrong warp. Now frame 1 isn't very fun to get, but if you ever get frame 1, what you do is you keep walking over the hump, and now you want to be to the left of these 3 dots right here. These faint 3 dots on the wall right there, if you can make that out, and you're going to use those to line up a lot of these adjustments. So be right to the left of that. Then you want to hold back on your analog stick and then target this back wall, let go and re-tap Z, and then do the same thing for this wall. Come to this corner and then turn around and tap Z quickly, and then walk through that far corner of the door. Now frame 2, do your side hop, same thing. Now you want to go to those 3 dots, like I said before, or anywhere in that general area, really works. Target that wall and then turn around, get in that corner. I like to flick up right there and go through the door really quickly. Release Z when you go through the door. Frame 3 is the same as 2, and so is 4, but I'll show them all just to show that they all work. So 4 is the same as 2 and 3. Target that part of the wall, turn around, hold up right, release Z, tap A. Now frame 5 is basically the same as the other ones, except instead of targeting the wall in front of us, we're going to walk to that same area, then we're just going to hold back, release, and then repress Z to target that back wall, and then go through the same part of the door, the top right, and that will work. And you got wrong warp. Yay. From there, you would save and reset. Now, alternatively, you can do a faster frame 2 setup if you want to be a tryhard, and it's pretty easy. What you do is you just walk in the corridor, you go to this corner, and then you just turn around without retargeting the wall, and then you go to the same part of the door, and that works too, and that's a little quicker, but no biggie. Now, if you fail wrong warp in an early way, you'll end up in this room, and in that case, you just need to go back in and try it again. But if you fail wrong warp in the late way, you're going to need to reset, and then you're going to need to walk back to Link's house and pause, or walk back to the twins' house and pause. Now, if you're on version 1.0 or 1.2, you'll need to pause in Link's house. But if you're on version 1.1, you're going to need to go to the twins' house, which is right here, and pause. And that prevents the game from soft locking when you go for Ganondorf. Now, if you're on a GameCube, or if you're on a Wii, then you're going to be on version 1.2 always. If you're on an N64, the way to check your version on your card is on the back of the card. There's an indent here. Now, if there's 2 numbers represented by these X's, then that's version 1.0. If there's 2 numbers in an A, 1.1, and 2 numbers in a B, that's 1.2. So then you'll know what version and where to pause. Either way, once you get wrong warp and you save and reset, you'll end up here. And this is Spirit Trial. Spirit Trial is pretty straightforward. There's one trick, but it's pretty easy. Either way. So we want to get this first silver rupee and avoid that spinning blade if possible. Now you want to get the Beamos to beam you, and then throw a DEKU nut to stun it. Grab this Armos and pull it back 7 times. After the 7th time, we're going to side hop, side roll, and then side hop left twice. Turn left and then target the BMOS. And then you want to crouch stab and get ISG like we have before. If you miss ISG, you can hold shield and hold left and then go for the ISG again, the same way that we did off the Skulltellos and DEKU tree. And you want to target, see up, turn around, hold Z and shield, and spam backflip to get that silver rupee. Now to collect these last 2 silver rupees, and you would like to leave this room with 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 hearts. Either one is good. Go through this door. Now you want to throw the DEKU nut because these torchlights will fuck you up and burn your shield, and that's bad, really bad. Jump slash that switch. Get these chews. You want to come over here and you want to target the gate here. Equip your chews, nuts, and your stick how you like. Shield drop the chew, head for the door. Now you can walk through before the chew hits the switch and you can get a little time save. If you get that black screen, it just means you were a little early. And then you want to damage down to half heart or lower before leaving this room. And there you go, you got Spirit Trial. Now, if you only have 1 nut, don't waste it on the BMOS. Just run around the BMOS like this and do the trick from there on. I know it's slow, but you want your nuts. If you're out of nuts, you can jump slash, I'm sorry, these torch slugs. And you'll be safe, but be very careful. Either way, you just want to make your way out of Ganon's castle like so. Don't get fucked up by those BMOs. It's a sad, sad thing. So now we're outside of Zelda's castle. We want to get back in the hole as fast as possible to try and get a second try at guards because the sun's going down. Now this is really straightforward. Just target the fence and side hop up. You want to wait till they're looking away or either looking into like the bush or like the stone up here. Sometimes this guard's kind of doing the same thing as the hedge guard. Now just wait for him to look away here. Now here you can either just wait for him on the left or you can target just to the right of the middle of the hedge and then side hop right and skip that guard. And you just want to side hop into the Zelda's courtyard, I guess. If you ever get caught, this will happen. And if you're very fast and you had a good wess, you can sneak back in the hole fast enough to get a second try and continue your guards. Also, if you get lucky enough to where this last guard's right at the corner, you can target the hedges and side hop straight up. That's very risky though, just so you know. But guards are pretty straightforward. They don't need too much explaining. You guys get it. Talk to Zelda, obviously. Now you're beasting hard. Such a majestic cutscene. The way the golden bodies travel through the air and present you the Triforce. The way Zelda's blue eyes glimmer in the courtyard setting. Fucking asshole in the window. She's just basically saying, fuck that guy, I don't dig him. Hook me up with this letter delivery. So now we're gonna do a trick called a ZL cutscene skip, and we're gonna die on the same frame we entered the Zelda's Lullaby cutscene. So we wanna target this wall, then side hop left, target that pillar, and then side hop left another 6 times. Now we wanna shield turn, S turn, or flick right on our controller. And then what we wanna do is we wanna backflip, and in the backflip we wanna press our chew button, and then press and hold our shield button and release everything but shield. And what will happen is Link will be sent back into the cutscene and he'll die. Also, if you ever dry roll, no biggie, just shield turn or S turn down, flick down, and then just go for it again. Also, if you mess up your position all the way, you don't wanna walk all the way back there, your heart at the top left of the screen there by the tree, when it's just touching the right side of that tree, that's when you know you're in a good spot and you can backflip and do the thing. You do the whole shield drop chew. So you want to backflip and press chew and then release everything but shield. And then right there you want to save and do not continue because it's faster. And then you just want to continue your file. exit Link's house. Now you just basically want to turn around and backflip like we did at the beginning of the run, but you just want to keep back walking until you hit a ledge. You'll end up like right here. And you want to climb this ledge and target. Head to the vines, climb up them. Turn around and back walk. Make your way to the Lost Woods. Now there's an owl in the Lost Woods blocking us, and we can skip them, and I'll show you a few ways to do it. The first way I'll show you how to do it is a chuslide, and you want to target right here. And you want to backflip, side roll, retarget, roll, and then side hop left 7 times. Turn around, and then you want to press Z, pull your chew, and then shield, and then mash A. And then that will give you a super slide off the chew. Super slides are sexy. So once you're done there, you want to come over to this wall, and you want to target it, and now you want to slash and hold B and then release it to do a quick spin, and during the quick spin hold R like we did for the backup wess, and then we want to press Z to lock the angle, and now we want to get right in this corner. Now if your sword is sheathed, you can side hop and side roll into the corner, but in this case it's not. So after we're in the corner, then we want to slash our sword, and then we want to backflip, and then we want to side hop right, and right on this frame we want to press B to jump slash, and that will clip us into the stone pillar, hold upright, and we're out of the forest. Alternatively, if you don't like doing the chuslide method, you can target right down the log, shield drop a chew, then press Z to target it, and just roll, because the game thinks you're busy. If you don't want to waste a chew, you want to save them for spirit hover later on, you can come right over here, avoid the owl trigger right there, turn right, I like to shield turn right there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to crouch stab, and while we're crouch stabbing, we're holding S left, and then after he starts sliding, we're going to just press Z and keep tapping Z and then hold it. That's a little tricky. It's just a practice thing. You got to get used to holding S off the crouch stab. Also, if you want to do another version of setting up the angle, you can align with this seam right here, kind of parallel to that angle, just that seam, I guess. So that angle's good right there. Line up with it, and then you want to get over to the corner and then proceed to do the trick the same way as we did earlier. So for this next trick, I actually had to take the video from ZSR because my recording got fucked up, so shout outs to them. Anyway, this is called Navi Dive, and this is really easy. So what you want to do is you want to climb that ledge, and Navi will appear by your top C buttons, and when you mash B, what Link will do is you'll fall off and then jump slash, and while he's jump slashing, you want to mash C up, or flick your C stick up on your GameCube controller and just mash it, and what will happen is you'll talk to Navi and you'll fall through the water, then just cancel the Navi text and then swim right through the hole. Easy as that. Okay, there's 2 ways to skip this waterfall. There's a ISG chew mega side hop strat and a counting the flashes chew strat. Or you can just play the ZL, or just play ZL on the stone slab. If you want to do the ISG chew strat, you want to get ISG off this slab, and then you want to get an angle like this. This is too steep of an angle, and you don't want to target the wall or it won't work. So you just want to get an angle in between that. So right here is good. Now you want to side hop into the corner. I like to take a step, and then I release stick, press chew, then shield an A, and then mash side hop right. So in full time it looks like this. And then enter into domain. If you want to do the chew flash method, you climb the left side of that corner right there, lock your angle. I like to pull a chew around here, and then you want to count 8 red flashes on the chew. And on the 8th red flash, you want to press shield, then roll, and mash side hop right. Once again, you can go back and watch that again if you need to. So once we get into domain, we want to roll. If we're low on nuts, depending on what strat you use for ghoma clip or whatever, there's nuts in there. Also, if you need an extra stick, there's one right there. Now you can make your way up these stairs, you can back walk up them, you can side hop up them, or you can just roll up them, whatever you want to do there. So now we're going to do a trick called KZ skip, and that's going to involve us clipping through that corner, backflipping and shield dropping and chew like we did for ZL cutscene skip. The first way we're going to get the angle is target that wall, side hop, side roll, and retarget. Then we want to get into that corner, shield flick so we don't dry roll. And we're gonna roll twice, backflip, shield drop the shoe, and release everything but shield. Once he's sent back, you want to jump slash, and then follow that movement. Another way to get the angle is by C up, and if your sword's out, you want to get into this corner, then S turner, flick down, and C up, and now you want to line up your sword button in between the signpost and the end of the sign. So it should be somewhere around like there. As you can see, there's the signpost and the end of the sign, and my B button's lying in between those 2 points, and anywhere in there should be good. And then you want to roll twice once again, backflip, shield drop true, release everything but shield, fly back, jump slash, head upright, and then make your way to that second patch of water and skip King Zora because he's a bitch. The third method is a little tricky, but what you can do is you can target this pillar, flick right and slash, and then immediately flick down, target, jump slash, backflip, shield drop chew, release everything but shield, and follow through like before. Here you are, about to enter Jabu. What a beast. Anyway, so you want to head over here. Now we're going to do the fish skip for Jabu. And what you want to do is you want to get in this corner, target the pillar, crouch stab twice, side hop right, and immediately jump slash and hold forward. You can do the same thing on the right side. Alternatively, you can vertical slash, climb the fence, hold right, and jump slash there to get into Jabu. The reason why I like to do it on the left side is if you miss it, you just have to swim right over here. And then you can go for the trick again. As opposed to if you miss it and jump slash late on the left side. Now you gotta go swim over here and you're gonna have a bad time. Either way, you're gonna get into Jabu. Now we're gonna need to chew a switch right away. So the fast way to do it, I guess, is side hop. And as soon as you hit the wall, shield drop a chew. And you wanna walk to the middle here or side hop and then angle yourself this way and side hop so the Octorok doesn't load. And hit the switch that way and go through the door. Alternatively, you can just side hop left twice, roll and do not retarget, shield drop the chew, and then back walk. And the chew will hit the switch. You can backflip right before it hits it to get a little more distance, like so. Also, you can just walk forward or back walk, and then turn right here and shield drop the chew anywhere around there, and then that will hit it. Now you can walk around the elevator or walk over it. Technically, it's a little faster to go around it, but fuck the system. Go through this door. Now you want to pull your stick before talking to Ruto, or the run's over. Talk to her, follow her, chase that ass all over this temple. Now you want to talk to her twice if you didn't know, if you're that scrubbish rubbish. And then pick her up. Fuck that Beery. Beery doesn't know shit. So now you want to avoid the bubbles. Bubbles are fucking dicks. Fuck them. Now you can jump down here. You can throw Ruto up onto the ledge and backflip onto the switch to save some time. This part of the dungeon's pretty straightforward. Pick her up. Avoid more bubbles. Now you can target the switch right up there or just throw her and hit it like a fucking boss. Insane. Now I'm not going to explain this next part, but once you get better and you know how to mega flip, you can get a mega flip off this Octorok. Swag! But you do want to store either a stick slash or you want to jump slash with your sword here because we're going to be fighting some rays and we're going to get boomerang. And we want to store that damage. You can do some Ruto pumps there like a boss. You can set Ruto down and get ISG off of her if you're a swag artist. Ooh, baby. Just make sure you don't slash your sword. If you slash your sword, then you have to restore a stick slash or a jump slash. Either way, head into this door. Now, if you don't want to backwalk here, it's fine. But you want to line up Link with this, like, in this direction. It's kind of hard to see. But you want to go in between the two little holes. That's risky if you're starting out, though. You want to walk through the doors. You can back walk here, but I don't know. Whatever. You want to get on the switch. Go into this boomerang room. Now what we want to do is we want to walk straight forward, and we're going to throw Rudo to kill the back stingray, like so. And then we're going to throw one DEKU nut, and then another one to stun them, and then we're going to crouch stab each one of them to kill them off. Go right around this white texture, and then that's where the boomerang chest will spawn. You get your ring, and you're a fucking OG pimp from the west side. And then you just back walk out of there. If you're out of nuts or you need to save nuts for marinade, you can get stick ISG. Nah, fuck them up that way. Just so you know. Anyway, walk out of the room. Make your way this way. Watch out for Berry right there. Watch out for that Berry. Berry and the Berry. Now we're going to do a trick called Box Mega, and that's going to involve us getting a Mega Flip off of Chew, blowing up off this box. So what we want to do is we want to target that wall, turn around, make our way till... I like to walk until the bottom part of my shield, the bottom corner right there, lines up with that corner. And that's basically when you're in a good position for this trick. And then you want to shield drop the box while holding Z. And now you want to flick right, S turn or shield turn right. Retarget. And now you want to back flip. Shield flick so you don't side roll. Dry roll by pressing A. And now you want to press your Chew. And then you want to press shield and A on the same frame. Wait till Link starts sliding back. And then back flip. And Link will get a Mega Flip into this corridor. Back flip and pull your sword to save some time there at the end. And then you'll continue the next trick. So in full time, this is what it looks like. And there you go. If you ever mess up your angle, you can stand right to the right of that red dot where I am, and then see up, and aim towards the corridor, turn around, drop and pick up and drop the box if you want to, and then carry the trick out from there. If you backflip too early, Link will take damage, and he'll fall down. You have to wait for him to slide back, and if he grabs the ledge, then you went too late. If you don't want to use the box and you just want to do a regular Mega Flip, kill that Beery, go to the edge, line up with the corridor, pull a Chew, and wait for the 7th black or the 8th red frame on the Chew. And then on that frame, now in unpause lag, we're going to press shield and A, and Link's going to roll, and we're going to pause buffer, or we're going to try and pause on this frame. And then in unpause lag here, we're going to buffer in a backflip. So hold down and then tap A in unpause lag. And that will also get us to the corridor. Now, if you want to save a Chew, or for some reason you wasted a ton of Chews and you need to continue your run for like a race or something, you can get ISG off this Beery, get him to chase you down like a sexy pimp. Now go to this corner, turn around, hold Z and shield, and wait for the Beery to start attacking you. And once it starts attacking you, then you want to spam backflip. Hold back and just literally spam backflip. We'll speed up this process so it's not a fucking horrible experience for all of us. Oop. Anyway, you'll see when Link pops up here. Now you want to side hop left, you want to press shield to get rid of ISG and jump over here. And that's called Beery Hover. That's really slow, guys, but I figured I'd show it just so if you ever needed to know. Now we're going to do blue switch skip. So we want to target in the middle of the wall here, hold down, release Z, and then roll and bonk into that switch. Press Z again and then jump slash. Now what we want to do is we want to press forward and A on the same frame, like so. And then we're going to pause right on this frame. Now I like to pause here when Link's sword is down there. And while I'm pausing here, I like to equip my boomerang, and then in unpause lag, mash A to go through the door. Now you can do that unbuffered, but either way, you're going to have to equip your boomerang at some point, so why not just pause it, you know? Anyway, now we're going to do this boomerang switch skip. So you want to come to this corner. Now you want to look up, and you want to line Link's left ear with this upside down V texture, or this arrow texture right there, so that his ear kind of matches up with the right side of it. in that area. Now you want to release, wait a second, press Z, and then side hop left. If you press Z too fast after you release the boomerang, this can happen. So just wait like half a second before side hopping or pressing Z and side hopping. Either way, if you ever miss it, you can climb up right here and dispose of the fucking menace known as a berry, and then go to the corner and line up in there and side hop, and you get your little switch skip like a boss. Climb up here, and we're going into Baronade. Now the Baronade fight, pretty straightforward. Just requires practice. Get that tentacle, get that tentacle, get that tentacle. Now you want to throw your boomerang and try to stun the jellies. Throw a DEKU nut. Throw another rang into them before the jellies disperse. DEKU nut. Target her. Jump slash her with the stick. You can break it there because we don't need it. You want to roll into her. And you want to crouch stab her. Roll into her again. Wait for her to come up. Throw the rang and crouch stab her and she's dead. The reason why we roll into her is to keep her animation going, because she'll sit in the ground unless you don't roll into her. The rang throws just require practice on the timing. If you mess up the rang throw, like so, for any reason, basically you just need to hit her with the rang, and then on the first phase, you can walk up to her and crouch stab her and kill off the jellies, and then you can try to back up and get the rang throw for the second phase, but more times than not that will happen, and then you just gotta battle the second phase, really. It's annoying. This time I got lucky pretty quick. And then you just get close to her and throw a DEKU nut. And then you proceed with the fight from there. Anyway, talk to Rudo. There's no wrong warp here, guys, because the Rudo model fucks shit up, son. So now you just watch this fucking beauty of a fucking cutscene. It's fucking beautiful. And then after this cutscene finishes, what we're basically going to do is just save and reset. And then we're going to make our way to dot skip. Ooh la la, we're almost done, guys. So once again, once we save and reset, we're going to end up in Link's house. Insane party time. So now we're just going to turn around and backwalk like we do every fucking time. Then we just want to head out of the forest. There's no guard there anymore. Roll right through here like a fucking G unit. What I like to do here is I like to roll and then side hop and then side roll right there and then line up to the left side. I guess just anywhere with that sign right there. It's not precise really at all. Basically, we're just getting an angle because we're heading straight to the castle. And once again, if you look down at your mini map, you can see that you're heading there. Anyway, just keep back walking, turn around, get on the bridge, head into the castle market. Bonk there for good luck. So we can just head straight to the Temple of Time. This is just basic movement, nothing special or fancy. If you're OG, you can cut the corners right here. So now we're going to do a trick called dot skip. And dot skip is really tricky and it's hard to learn, so just keep practice and stay patient. So you want to turn around, you want to back walk. When you get to about here, you want to back flip. Once you land, you're going to press A to side roll and then release everything but down on your analog stick. And you'll take a couple steps. Then you want to S turn to the left. And then you want to retarget. Now you want to back flip. And now when you land, you want to hold slightly down left on your analog stick and press A. So slightly down, in between down and down left. And then when he gets to here, you want to press A while holding in between down and down left all the way. And then what Link will do is he'll do one of these backward side hops. And then he'll clip through the Door of Time. Now on this frame, this is a frame 1 where there's no black texture in the rupee. And that black texture to the left isn't over the rupee. On this frame, what you would do is you hold left and jump slash. And then side hop left and unpause lag. Now when you get the trick and there's that black texture over the rupee and or Link takes a gasp, that's a frame 2. And on that frame, what you would do is you would buffer in holding forward and a jump slash, and then side hop left. Now, if you don't want to do that setup for the angle, what you can do is you can target that pillar, side hop right, press A, untarget, retarget. Now hold slightly back on your control stick till Link starts to walk, and then press A to do a left side roll, and then untarget, retarget. And then now you can continue to just side hop to the door time. If you ever fail it, just unpause and try it again. I got it here. Now I'm gonna buffer just to show. But when you're buffering like this and you're advancing frames with this trick, you want to be holding down left when you do it. Otherwise, Link won't get the right distance from the door. If you ever mess up your angle, you can always re-get the angle over here by targeting the door, turning around, walking forward, back flipping, and then doing the setup, as I just said before, and that will get your angle. So that's a frame 2, so I'm going to hold forward and B. If you're on console and you want to practice it over and over, you can follow this setup really easy, and then just side hop right, jump slash, and hold forward instantly. Either way, just keep practicing. That trick's really tricky. We'll just really try to work on it. If you can't get the side hop, you can try mashing it. Either way, that's child section, guys. Get hype.